My Rainey, who is 22, it was in a movie with me called Mighty Fine, and she did a beautiful job. She did a really great job, and it was a wonderful opportunity for her. It's her first film, and she had just come out of, she'd just gotten out of studying. She's studied Meisner technique for a couple of years in New York City, and she sings. So, yeah, she's moved to Los Angeles. She just moved there 4 months ago, and I followed her. I've never lived in Hollywood. Everybody imagines that must be where I'm from, and I've never lived there. I just moved to Venice Beach. But I brought my daughter with me, who's 17, who's been modeling this past year. She was a dancer. She was actually had for her young age had achieved quite a lot as a dancer. She went off to North Carolina School of the Arts when she was 16. She was offered an apprenticeship as for a company, and her knees and her hips were already killing her. And so she it was really hard because she had to walk away from wonderful opportunities, and she had worked really hard to get where she was, but she made the right choice. I don't think that her body was going to, she would eventually had to have hip replacement. That was really what was going to happen. So she started modeling this year. She was with IMG. She walked into an agency by herself last summer when she was studying ballet at ABT, American Ballet Theater, in New York City. And she was signed on with them, and she found a school. She's a very ambitious young girl. So she's been doing some modeling this year, but she's studying acting now. So I think she's very passionate about that as well. So we'll see what happens. Well, they chose, I studied method. I did the method technique, and my youngest daughter is working on that now, and Rainey worked on Meisner, which I've done a little bit of Meisner. I think they want to make it on their own without being known that they are my daughters. They have a different last name. I think it's really important for them not to be compared. And I'm thankful that my older daughter sings, and she has an amazing voice because that sets her apart from me. And she did study a lot of musical theater, and she has that opportunity to work in that direction as well. And I have a lot of empathy for them because it's hard, I think, when you have a mother that's famous, because people assume that everything that is given to you, but they have to work really, really hard to prove themselves. I think they have to work twice as hard to prove themselves, in a sense. You have to be fearless because it's not an easy job or an easy life. It's the chances of making it are slim to nothing. And I did tell my daughters, to always have other ideas of things that you want to do in case it doesn't pan out, because you don't want to ever be desperate. And there's other way. Happiness is not about being a huge success. Happiness has to come from somewhere else. It took me years to really figure that out. And I'm a very ambitious person. I am happiest when I'm with people that I like, and I'm wearing a pair of flip-flops and a cheap pair of shorts and a t-shirt. That's when I'm truly, truly happy. And as long as you keep that in mind, you know where happiness really comes from, then if you are successful, you will remain happy, because it's an illusion that that's going to make you happy.
Gotta wait for it to bleep. It's quite annoying.
Okay.
There we go. Then I'm ready to go. You just kind of just bring your hair.
Okay.
Maybe just touch. There we go. Like that. That's lovely. Yeah, that's nice. Great stuff. All right. That's great.
Good?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
great.
Well, before weddings and a funeral, I married a man in a kilt, so.
And where are we from? What's our heritage, girls?
The ancient lords of Galloway.
That's right.
Wow.
And what family? Do you remember what family?
MacDougall.
Very good. Which are the Dougals, correct? Yes. And we're from the lowlands of Scotland. I'm
having fun.
You're having fun.
I don't feel any stress whatsoever.